Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the real chance? They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. What a great finish, but how about the touch?
It's Griezmann! In it goes! Bayern Munich are all square. Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured...
Romagnoli with a definite foul there. Romagnoli gets his final warning.
Well, he knew it.
That is simply breathtaking!
Oh, and off comes the shirt.
And that's going to earn him a booking, surely.
Yeah, just confirming, Peter, that Neymar received a yellow card for removing his shirt.
Yep, he has. Celtic get themselves into the lead. And the counter is on. And here's Dybala. Neymar. And it's Benzema. Messi. Going through. With held by the keeper. Has a hit! It's broken loose. Goretzka plays it forward. Oh, they can break here. Gets away from his opponents. Dybala. And it's been taken straight back. Fabinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neymar, it's come through. Shapes to shoot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was impressive, and expectations were not met.
Forward it goes. And it's Benzema. And here's Modric. Pavard plays it forward. Nainggolan drives it forward. And he's away. Big chance! One-on-one! Has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Timely intervention. Goretzka set up one goal so far. Neymar already with 2 goals under his belt. Dybala. Neymar. It could be in here. Now it's Griezmann. Manolas does well to read it and intercepts. Neymar. Conte. And here's Dybala. And here's Neymar. He's got away. Oh, he's found him in space. Dybala! And the ball's come out. Oh, real danger here. Modric. It's being played forward. And here's Nainggolan. And it's Goretzka. And here's Dybala. Griezmann. Now a chance to break. Messi plays it out to the wing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's Griezmann! He's pulled off a fine save.
Griezmann really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
That's put paid to a promising move. Task needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
Shapes to shoot. Mighty close.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Celtic head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Is back on the way. Dybala. And here's Muller. Dybala. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Griezmann. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayern Munich just had to make the balls.
And the shots! It's in! The second half is off to a flyer.
Bayern Munich are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Hits one! That's a half-decent try. To meet it! Neymar. Gets wrestled off the ball. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Messi. Tagliafico. Neymar. And it's Nainggolan. Neymar. Dybala. Chance! Oh, the could fall kindly. Goal! And they get themselves in front! Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Fabinho. Silva. Messi. Goretzka. And it's Neymar. Now it's Müller. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, that is a terrific run. Neymar hoists it forward. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Messi.
Bayern Munich are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And it's played forward. Oh, what a ball! Dybala with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Romagnoli. Silva. Messi. That's great strength on the ball. Messi! Tagliafico could move up a gear here. He's picked him out. Now it's Neymar. Neymar gets it back. And the finish!
Celtic are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
A real chance to break. It's got through to him. Now it's Insigne. Going for goal! Oh, that could cost them.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Pavard. And here's Griezmann. He's gone for it! Should have equalised. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Griezmann.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And now the breakaway. Neymar, this is promising.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He could be in here. Celtic just have to run down the clock. Fabinho. And there goes the final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Celtic have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the... Wan-Bissaka has got himself a free kick. Benatia. Rodri. Silva. And here's... And Messi! Goretzka. And it's played forward. And it's Neymar. Wan-Bissaka. Modric. Ball through needs to be good here. Fingers on the back foot. Gaya. Jose Gaya goes looking. And here's Griezmann. De Bruyne. And here's Messi. Forward it goes, and now the breakaway. Neymar spreads it towards the left. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Modric plays it forward. Messi, he gets past his man, striding forward, facing... He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Well played, he saw that coming. Neymar. Mbappe. Shot at goal! Goal! First blood drawn. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little...
Messi! It's anyone's ball.
Looking back on that, it was some save, and potentially a big moment for the keeper and this team.
Cuts it out. Goretzka. And here's Neymar. Just brushed off the ball there. De Bruyne going through. Shapes to shoot! He scored! Bayern Munich are all square.
Bayern Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attack.
Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Silva. Now it's Griezmann. And here's Messi. And Messi! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Over to the left. Oh, good interception. Mauro Icardi, and it's Neymar. And here's Mauro Icardi. Goretzka. Neymar going for goal! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Mauro Icardi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Celtic get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And here's Messi. Messi. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Well weighted. Mauro Icardi! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
De Bruyne. Modric drives it forward. Now it's Griezmann. And here's Messi. And Messi! In for the pieces! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Silva certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Now it's De Bruyne!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Now the counter. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. There is the half-time whistle. So a good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Celtic leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. Start of the second half. Mbappe, and the shot! And here's Neymar. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Neymar. Goretzka. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Now it's Müller. Goretzka. Neymar, a scorer already in the game. Bruno Fernandes. Well read, he sorted that out. Has gone out. Modric. Gaia. Insigne. De Bruyne. Lorenzo Insigne. And here's... has a goal! Goretzka Tries to get it forward quickly. De Bruyne. A buccaneering run from the defender. Lorenzo Insigne. Good take and he's had... It's Griezmann!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And it's Insigne. De Bruyne set up one goal so far. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Müller. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And here's Müller. And here's Goretzka. And here's Müller. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Müller is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And it's Goretzka. Goretzka! Neymar. Mbappe. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And here's Griezmann with a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Müller.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's Griezmann! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Swept in. Oh, real danger here. De Ligt has been caught there. It's a foul. Hoists it forward. Mbappe! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
It's a decent-looking cross.
Celtic merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's come loose. Rodri. It's De Bruyne. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! All hands on deck for this one. chance! Oh, didn't catch it right. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Son Heung-min! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Bayern Munich are looking strong on the break, winning.
And that's that. Celtic are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Everything a brilliant shape. It's Griezmann!
Just off target.
Oh, that's a an agonising miss, just pure agonising.
Nainggolan. Mauro Icardi just brushed off the ball there. And it's Neymar. Chiellini positions himself well and cuts it out. Modric. And here's Griezmann. This could fall anywhere. Alaba. Silva. Mbappe. Oh, good interception. Benatia. And here's Griezmann. And it's Icardi. And here's Goretzka. It's on a plate, and the shot! And he's there to clear it. And here's Nainggolan. And here's Neymar. Modric. Chance to break. Messi. He gets past his man. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Bayern Munich are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Nainggolan. And here's Mauro Icardi. And Icardi! Great effort, but no way through. It's De Bruyne. Needed a better pass there. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. Sidibe. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Benatia does well to read it and intercepts. Forward it goes. Griezmann. Messi has a pop! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Has a hit! Nainggolan. Goretzka. Mbappe. He's on his way. Goretzka. Now it's Icardi. Has a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Sidibe goes looking. Messi tries running with the ball at his feet. And it's Griezmann. Goretzka. Icardi. Icardi needed to come up with a better ball.
Now, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Messi. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Strong punch. That'll be a throw. And it's De Bruyne. He's in! Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Kante tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe goes up. Mbappe has a shot! attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Sidibe. Modric. Silva. Well read, he sorted that out. And the first half is done, so now the team has broken through. They're certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. The game has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Tries the cross. Courtois is there to take. Griezmann. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shot a goal! Rodri. Lorenzo Insigne. And here's Griezmann. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Neymar. Goretzka. Messi could move up a gear here. Manolas. And it's Icardi. Neymar. If you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
De Bruyne. Modric. Lorenzo Insigne. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mbappe. Breaks on here. Mbappe! Icardi with a shot! That is rather wayward. Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Out to the right. Mbappe has a shot! Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. That's a throw. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne plays it long. Neymar. Mbappe. And here's Muller. Nainggolan. Muller. Big chance! He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any
Neymar! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top drawer.
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Oh, that is a bit special. Celtic draw first blood here.
Look, I just think they've kept...
Has a goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising now to maintain it.
And here's Muller. It's Muller! Oh, and that should have been two.
Muller really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Rodri. And it's Martial. Nainggolan plays it forward. And here's Insigne. Insigne! Oh, that is very close.
Lorenzo Insigne brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Neymar with a delicate ball.
Celtic probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Mbappe. It's Muller! Another chance! De Bruyne. Bayern Munich have it back and they can go again. Has a hit! Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Final seconds, this has to be... Messi! He's missed, but not by that far. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. on by the keeper. And he's cut it out. Muller. And the referee brings it to a close. Celtic win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Your reflections then, Jim?
Celtic were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Oh, real danger here. It's come loose. Here's Mauro Icardi. He's in! Modric, Bayern Munich, get it back again. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Son Heung-min. A chance! Son Heung-min! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Now it's Griezmann. And it's Modric. And the finish! Decent enough try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Alaba. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Son Heung-min. Ball's loose, who's getting there? In with the challenge. Goretzka. Plays it out to the wing. Nainggolan. Great challenge, time to perfection. Alaba plays it towards the front. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Bruno Fernandes. And Icardi! Tries to get it clear. Benatia goes looking. Modric. And it's Son Heung-min. Out to the left it goes. Going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think...
Shoots! And here's Mauro Icardi. Mauro Icardi! Forward it goes. Conte. Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. De Bruyne. Oh, great ball!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He spotted the run and played him through. Mbappe. Rodri is fouled. Chiellini. Alaba plays it forward. And it's Ibrahimovic. Rodri tries to get it forward quickly. Over to the left. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Goretzka. Nainggolan. Bruno Fernandes! Alaba drives it forward. Modric out to the right. He gets past his man. Son Heung-min looks to set, hurls himself at it. Goretzka positions himself well and cuts it out. Now it's Icardi. That's not going to make it. Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic gets it out to the wing. Hoists it forward. And now they can launch a counter. Mbappe. Nainggolan. Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Celtic really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Gets up to head it! And the half-time whistle goes. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
Celtic really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. The second half gets underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Bullock crosses it in low. Nainggolan. Correct. Big chance! They've scored!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And it's played forward. Son Heung-min. It's broken loose. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance to break. Gets away from his opponents. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Insigne. Griezmann. Oh, what a ball! Has a hit! Oh, what's he done? Hernandez goes looking. Conte. And it's got through. Lorenzo Insigne, he's in, surely! Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Bayern Munich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Dashing forward at pace. Müller. Bruno Fernandes. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Forward it goes. De Bruyne. Son Heung-min. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call.
It's Müller! In it goes! And this is getting better and better.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Celtic take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Alaba, and here's Insigne. Chiellini does well to read it and intercepts.
Bayern Munich have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Alaba plays it forward. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Son Heung-min! It's a goal!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Shots! They've done it!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Celtic could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
And here's Insigne. And that's that. Celtic emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Celtic were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.